Okay, so you've done your grid, right? You've done your grid on your paper and you've done your grid on your photograph, right? So now's the time to start drawing. So you get yourself a pencil, and this first thing you're going to be drawing very lightly, right? Um, so the benefit to having a gridded drawing is that it helps guide you to where you should be putting things in your picture. So like, for example, I see in this first little square in the top right, it's just the baby's hair, right? So right now I'm just gonna like lightly put in some outlines. I'm not doing any detail, I'm just kind of marking that something's gonna happen there. Oh, I messed up. So I noticed when I look at this little grid, the little square of her hair starts like maybe a third of the way up into this, right? It's not quite at the halfway point, and it ends a little past the halfway point down here, right? So um, there's my little hairline to start off with. And I erased the line that I messed up on. And it's easy to erase because I drew nice and light, right? So I'm going to keep marking I see right here, there's just like a little bit of her hair showing through in this square. Kind of puffs up and does this little pompadour thing right here, right? So I'm just kind of outlining stuff, right? So the trick to drawing a line drawing or an outline drawing of something that's like a photograph, like so in real life or in this photograph, you don't see any actual lines on his face, right? Or on this baby's face, right? So I put lines where I see like a distinctive change in value. So I put a line here because I see really light value in his cheek and really dark value in whatever this is in the background here, right? So that I'm like, okay, I should put a line there, right? So there's some parts where there's not really drastic value changes, like some parts of this hair where I might not put a line, right? So let's keep looking at this baby. And draw her forehead and her little eye and her chubby cheek, right? So this photograph is of my brother Marcus and his granddaughter Taya. Teha. I don't know if that makes her my niece or if it makes her my cousin. I'm not sure. I'll just go with grandniece. Right, so her cheek comes up here. She's got nice chubby cheeks. That's the best. And babies have nice chubby cheeks. Right, so I see her hair crosses through this intersection here and kind of loops up. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just kind of laying the grounds for the more detailed work I'm going to do later. Right, I see her little eye is right here. Do the outline of her eye, her little eyelashes, her eyelid. So my favorite thing about drawing is that if I'm drawing somebody that I care about or that I miss, by drawing them, I get to have an opportunity to be with them, just even if it's through memories. So I don't know if you can see my really light drawing of the baby, right? It's not perfect, and that's okay. I'm just kind of laying the groundwork for what I want to add on to later, right? And remember, you're making a drawing here. You're not making a photograph. If you made a photograph, it'd be easy, right? You just take your camera, point it at what you want in the picture, right? And try to make sure the lighting's okay, and then you press snap, right? And the picture happens, and there it is. It's pretty quick, right? You could print it out. But with a drawing, you're constantly looking at something and interpreting it. What do you see there, right? How do I interpret it onto a piece of paper? And I think the cool thing about that is we don't all interpret things the same. So you might see a line or a shadow where I don't see one, right? My brother's. All right, so here's just a preliminary line drawing, very lightly done on my grid, right? And so next time, this is good. This is a good place to stop. Next time we'll start to add value.